Say hello to a new friend on an old road. Take a two-lane trip of memories into mysteries unknown. Come along for the ride. Jim Hinckley's America. Jim Hinckley's America.
Hey, good morning, everyone. How is everybody doing today? Well, did you miss me? Been gone since last Friday. Unless you caught up with our Coffee with Jim program yesterday. Hey, start off our morning with a little bit of inspirational music from Joe and Woody and the boys of the Road Crew. Roadcrew66.com. You know, if we've learned anything in the last couple of years as we roll through the what seems to be almost never ending apocalypse of COVID 19 and related disasters, flexibility. And well, I'll tell you, that's an important attribute to have. As you can see, I don't have a guest this morning. I got a call last night or an email. They are down sick. We do hope for their recovery speedy and quick and complete. We are still dealing with the COVID situation here in Mojave County, running somewhere around 500 plus cases a day. Quite maddening, quite frustrating. But we are going to be talking about community development projects. And with that said, I'm going to share with you a little something I put together. I was asked by an organization recently, as we're getting close to the Route 66 centennial, the economic impact of COVID, and even before COVID, a lot of rural communities along Route 66 have, they've suffered ever since they were bypassed by the interstate highway. And so I was asked to put together some ideas and thoughts, practical applications, things I've learned working here in Kingman to help transform a community into something magical, a place people want to visit. And if you make it a place they want to visit, you make it a place they want to live, they want to open businesses, a place they want to retire, and a place they want to raise families. Let's get to this here this morning. Towns and cities along the Route 66 corridor, that highway holds the key to development of a sense of community as well as community purpose. And as a catalyst, Route 66 also represents nearly unlimited opportunity for the revitalization of historic business districts and blighted neighborhoods. And it can be an integral component in a community's long-term economic planning. Resultant of their association with Route 66, communities along that highway corridor have very, very unique marketing opportunities available. But surprisingly, this has always amazed me as the international interest in Route 66 grew before COVID. There was an overall lack of awareness about Route 66, its popularity, and its potential. Well, this is an issue that has hindered revitalization of the historic business district and Route 66 corridor in Kingman for decades. But commencing with the Grassroots Initiative to host the 2014 International Festival, Route 66 International Festival, an array of programs, projects, and initiatives have been developed that have had demonstrable results. In addition, many of these projects have fostered development of a sense of community as well as community purpose. Many of these initiatives could serve as easily customized templates that can be used in other communities. The key to all of this is building a network of partners. And trust me, I fully understand the frustration of doing Don Quixote impersonations or pinata impersonations when the city either doesn't get it or the city pays lip service, and you see, you personally see the opportunity in Route 66. So what do? You build a network of partners. And I realize we all have limited schedules. Volunteers are key to building a sense of community purpose. But volunteers, they have a life. Things come up. So intentionally or unintentionally, their ability to follow through on things may wane. They may all these things happen. But let's talk about building a network of partners. Here's some examples of what we've done in Kingman. Kingman Main Street has spearheaded development of a narrated, self-guided walking tour in the historic business district and along the Route 66 corridor. Now, you've heard me talk about this. You can see a sample tour at Kingman.tours. Now, funding for the project was derived from grants, from sponsors, and from civic organizations. The Route 66 Association of Kingman, Arizona, established in 1994, started a program a few years ago. We began working with local car clubs to host receptions for groups such as the Dutch Route 66 Association. And these are open to the public. I'll talk more about that in a moment. The Route 66 Association of Kingman also hosts a monthly meet and greet that's open to the public and held at different businesses each month. Updates on pending revitalization projects, area media coverage, and information about tours scheduled to stop in Kingman is provided. When applicable, speakers such as Dries Bessels of the Dutch Route 66 Association or Marian Pavel, the developer of the Route 66 navigation app and Mother Road Route 66 passport, are invited as speakers. Through that association, a quarterly newsletter is provided to officials of the city of Kingman, including the tourism office, and interested business owners or individuals. The newsletter contains information about cleanup projects, neon sign restoration and acquisition, upcoming media visits, related requests for assistance, pertinent Route 66 tourism or legislation updates, and Kingman area promotion initiatives. Working with Mojave County Economic Development, a county-wide tourism initiative has been launched. On a rotating schedule, monthly meetings are held in Kingman, Bullhead City, and Lake Havasu City. Invitations are sent to regional tour companies, area tourism directors, media, and owners of service industries such as hotels and restaurants. Information about Route 66 tourism community education programs is provided. In partnership with Mojave Community College, a series of community education programs have been developed to foster a greater awareness about area history, including Route 66 related tourism and the resultant opportunities for economic development or establishment of a business. The Route 66 Association of Kingman, Arizona offers a free graffiti cleanup program for businesses along the Route 66 corridor in the historic business district. You simply get a hold of them if you have a graffiti issue, and usually within 48 hours, it's rectified. Kingman Main Street, the Route 66 Association of Kingman, they fund public arts projects such as murals. Several years ago, the Route 66 Association of Kingman began working with property owners along the Route 66 corridor to assist with facade renovation and neon sign restoration and installation. And, of course, Jim Hinckley's America. The Route 66 Association of Kingman, Kingman Main Street, advertising sponsors, and, of course, support of our crowdfunding initiative support different facets of Jim Hinckley's America, including our weekly live stream program that a lot of time, like Sunday, yesterday, includes interviews with people doing things here in Kingman, tour company owners, event organizers, Kingman officials, visitors to the city associated with tourism or Route 66. These organizations, entities in the city of Kingman contribute funds to offset expenses incurred during attendance events such as, the Miles of Possibility Conference. Now, I want to talk to you real quick about community education programs. In January, we had two Route 66 bucket list. 100 Things to Do on Route 66 Before You Die. And this was twofold. Yeah, the class was to get people excited about Route 66 in general, plan a road trip, things of this nature. But underneath that little veneer was to get them excited about what Route 66 represents to Kingman, to see their town in a different light, to see what other communities are doing and how that might be applied to Kingman. And then the second class was a walking tour downtown Kingman along the Route 66 corridor that was combined with time in the classroom using photos from the Mojave Museum of History and Arts to present a illustrated evolution of Route 66 in Kingman. Now, these classes were developed in partnership with Mojave Community College to blend walking tours, classroom instruction, and also guest speakers, for example, and attendees to answer questions. We recently had Whitney Ortiz, the tourism director in Atlanta, Illinois, attend a class. The classes were designed to foster an increased awareness about area history, including Route 66, tourism, and the economic impact of tourism on the community. The classes were open to the public, but the marketing emphasis was placed on people employed in the service industry or retirees that volunteer as museum docents or assist with event development, event planners, and business owners. And in February 22, of course, we can't do this with the walking tours, but the classes are going to be offered in person as well as Zoom. The goal is to inspire development of informed, productive grassroots initiatives in communities with anemic tourism offices or that lack awareness about Route 66 as a catalyst for historic district revitalization and economic development. The monthly meet and greet that I mentioned by the Route 66 Association of Kingman, Arizona, these were also conceived to foster an increased awareness about international interest in Route 66 and Route 66 tourism. An example of the programs, 2019, they hosted a reception for the Dutch Route 66 Association. Local car clubs provided transportation from the hotel to the dinner at the 1946 Dunton Motors dealership. That's the headquarters for the Route 66 Association of Kingman, Arizona. Obviously, this provided our Dutch visitors with a very memorable experience and left them with a very favorable impression of Kingman. And it also allowed Kingman residents an opportunity to interact on an intimate level with visitors. The mayor and chief of police accepted an invitation to attend the dinner. The wife of a car club president made a small quilt that was given as a prize through a raffle. The mayor presented the quilt to the winner of the drawing, Karel Kaparis of Noordhoorn, Netherlands. The monthly meet and greet also fosters communication within the community, awareness of opportunity, and provide event developers an opportunity to pool resources for marketing and promotion. The walking tours developed by Kingman Main Street. This project was originally proposed to tourism several years ago, and it was revised and then resubmitted. And after it was rejected, Kingman Main Street picked up on the idea. It was sold to them. They initiated plans for fundraising and development. And it's being developed in a manner that also allows it to serve as a virtual tour through the use of a photo overlay with modern and historic images. 360-degree photos, a map showing the location, site, surrounding businesses, and an audio narration. You can see this, like, say, at Kingman.tours. The kiosk will be placed at selected sites that fall into several categories: historic Route 66 sites, public art sites, film and celebrity-associated sites, and sites associated with Kingman history. The kiosk will have a short descriptor, historic photo, and a QR code that links to the virtual tour page. Fundraising initiatives for the project include presentations about Route 66, area history, and related tourism at events and for civic organizations such as the Rotary Club, Seroptimus, and Chamber of Commerce. And a sample kiosk and information about the project is included in the Mojave Community College community education programs. So you see, there's this just gives you just a short sneak peek at some grassroots initiatives, some things most of us can do. We have people cleaning up trails here. We have people attending these classes that are going on to become docents at the museums. We have business owners, desk clerks, waitresses, waiters that have a greater understanding about Kingman's history and its attractions. And this makes it more attractive for the visitor and more tourism friendly community. Well, this is kind of a half off the cuff. I had punt. And I hope you found it interesting this morning. And well, tomorrow we will do this again and we'll see what happens. My friends, thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 5:30 for another episode of Wake Up with Jim.
Say hello to a new friend on an old road. Take a 2-lane trip of memories into mysteries unknown. Come along for the ride. Jim Hinckley's America. Jim Hinckley's America.